Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna go over the happy numbers thing because we all know that, but I'll just go over more of the design of my code. So these two functions are kind of more of like my helper functions that goes inside the main function. So the main function incorporates this, which builds off of that. So main's most important. So we start off with our results variable and then our finish flag end. So we have our infinite loop right here. So the user is going to input a positive number. Okay, cool. So and then we have all the scenarios where if it puts in something that's not a valid integer, like hello, it's gonna this. If it's less than or equal to zero, it's gonna make sure it's positive integer. So those are all the errors that I'm going over right now. If you put an end, it's gonna break. So and then right, it's gonna just say single results. Okay, but if you put in everything right, then this gets triggered. The status, it's right here. And then the check underscore happy function, which is coming up right here. So we have our visited and our seen, which is kind of like the whole premise of this program. So with the happy numbers, it needs to equal one, which is the name of the game. So if it sees one, which is this, it's going to return happy because that's the whole deal. Check underscore happy function takes care of all that math. But if it doesn't, so while n is not insane, it's going to return to the sum of squares function, which makes sure that while it's not insane, that it will stop the list or like the sequence and only list the numbers where it's going to so it doesn't repeat itself. So that's going to return this status and the sequence, which is signified by results and the number, the status, which is unhappy or happy, then the sequence, which is the list of numbers that it will perform without repeating itself. And then I'm going to run that program. So we're going to enter invalid, which is 21. So see how 58, like the next number, which would be like, do this really quick, which should be 25 plus 64 is equal to 89. See, since that number is already repeated, it's not going to print off that next number. And then 19 is the happy number. Once it sees one, it's just going to return happy. So that's what that scene is set to do. And then while not seen, it's just going to return unhappy and then make sure that the sequence doesn't repeat the same numbers. Okay, I think we're all good. Um, if I need more explanation or you need me to be more clear in these videos, please let me know. I'm happy to do so. Kind of run to this fast, but I hope that's enough. Thank you.